Alright, this is my 1.6 that I just built with a 1 TB hard drive. It's soft modded with Rocky 5, and it's running XBMC for gamers. It is not a solid state drive. It's a normal 2.5. But here's the Xbox. I changed the color to orange. Just kind of gotta show you what I've done. So we have our applications, pretty basic stuff. These ones didn't load for whatever reason. Nothing too crazy. Yes, I've already set it up for online. Just normal stuff. Get demos. I didn't put any demos. I thought it was kind of pointless. Doing this with one hand, some recording. Emulators. I put a few emulators on it. Just N64, Nintendo. You know, a few hundred. Nothing too crazy. But the main thing I spent a long time on was the games, which will go last. So we have the homebrew. The homebrew came out pretty good. Most of the artwork worked. I did manually put a few, but this is just OpenLore 1 and 2. It worked when I downloaded it, but when I copied it, it did double icons. But same with Quake. This is Quake 1, this is Quake 2, and this is like Quake 2, a different mode. The artwork kind of messed up on it, even though the games are different, but that was a thing. Flappy Bird doesn't have a freaking icon, but the best part about it was my games directory. This came out really good. So this has a lot of games, so it takes a little bit to load, and I got most of the artwork. Tell me if I'm missing any games. So in this video, let me know if there's any banger games I missed. I'm going to go through it. I got my stuff from a few different sources, so some of the artwork's there and some of it just has icons, so it's a little annoying. And even when I got places like from the same, sometimes the artwork didn't load correctly, which is a little annoying, but all the games work so far. I haven't tested every game, but I've tested most of them, and they're all in working shape. I got the DLCs as well, so I'm able to play them online. But just, I mean, Xbox has so many good games. They really do. Both Fables, both Far Cries. I definitely didn't get the whole entire library because a lot of the games are not the best, but I feel I've gotten most of the really good games. I do have a few bad games, but most of the games I have are just like, you know, bangers. I also didn't get too many sports games because a lot of the sports games, again, are kind of bad. So I'm just going to keep scrolling through. We're only an M. Oh, I love Metal Slug. Oof, Need for Speed games. Underground 2, that's my jam. Punisher, I love that game too. I know I probably could have loaded the other Scooby-Doo games. I know they're good. I just didn't want to have this like crazy full. Both Simpsons are there. The good Sonic games are there. I only got one of the SSX games. I know there's more. I got both Steel Battalions though. Stubbs the Zombie, really good game. This is actually numbered 1 and 2 of those Tecmo Super Bowls. It didn't do the artwork correctly again. I only got Time Splitters 1. I know there's Time Splitters 2. I got most of the Tom Clancy games, all the good ones. I got 4 of the Tony Hawk. I'm missing number 3, but I didn't really care for number 3 that much, so I just didn't include it. And then we're almost at the end. Another thing too, I forgot, I missed the X-Men game, but they kind of suck, to be honest, so I didn't include them. There it is. That's all of them. So that's the collection. I'm pretty happy with it. The XBMC is really fun. I was gonna ask you people, what do you guys like for artwork? Because there's so many quality like view options, like the views and stuff. I really didn't know which one I like. This one's kind of nice to kind of show off like all the games. So you don't play. So I kind of like this because it gives you like, you know, kind of how you want to do it. You can change the view. There's so many quality views here. Like I really like that artwork one. They have like a few like these box arts, but they don't seem to show correctly if I do this, like the box art. So you can do the box art, same thing. It's very similar. I don't know. I'm a big fan of this XBMC for gamers. What I like most about it is all the great options. You have your favorites. You have your game settings. This is really cool because if you're connected to the internet, you can go in and download stuff. It has a bunch of different options. You have your file manager. I'm very happy with this build. This is a 1.6 with a 1 TB hard drive. I put a lot of time and effort into building this and getting this right. It's just soft modded, so it's not a hard mod or anything, but I have it boot into this menu, but you can boot into the game directory, run your homebrews, and it's a lot of fun. So if you want to get into modifying your Xboxes, I highly recommend you get a large hard drive and put a bunch of games. You can play them online with Insomnia, Insignia, however you say it. But I'm very happy with this Xbox right now. It's one of my better builds.